Just like in real life, the world of Attack on Titan contains masculine, big dick alpha males like Erwin Smith and beta cucks like Eren Yeager. Life imitates art, as they say. Attack on Titan is one of my favourite pieces of media I've ever experienced, specifically the anime. The thing that makes the show so good is how compelling the characters' philosophies and motivations are. And as you may have guessed from the title, I'm going to be talking about certain characters and how they portray masculinity. Erwin motherfucking Smith. The amount of testosterone this man exudes makes me feel like a little schoolgirl. Erwin's character traits are synonymous with masculine traits. He is a leader, he is purposeful, he is stoic. I find the concept of alpha and beta males to be somewhat cringy and childish, but this one fictional character is literally the definition of alpha male. Yes, I am an Erwin simp. A well-driven man tends to be an exceptional leader. An exceptional leader is able to influence others. This perfectly defines Erwin. When a man's drive and ambition is so potent, others will be influenced by him. When I see elite powerlifters break records, it inspires me to lift heavy. When I see David Goggins run for what seems like hours, it makes me finally want to do some cardio. When I see young self-made millionaires retire their families, it makes me feel like shit. The point is, a purposeful, ambitious man is someone who inspires others to be like them. This makes them such powerful leaders. In Season 3, Part 2 of the anime, aka the best season, during the battle against Zeke the Beast Titan, Erwin inspires hundreds of young recruits to sacrifice themselves as a distraction so Levi could attack Zeke. Even Erwin himself states,
"For this to work, to convince these youths to charge toward their deaths, it would take an expert con man and a whole slew of blatant lies. If I don't lead the vanguard myself, then none of them will have the courage, which means I must be the first to charge, and the first to be slain as well."
It takes a high level of self-awareness to understand that the plan might not even work, but to convince a group of young soldiers to give the ultimate sacrifice for a chance of success is something only an individual skillful in the art of leadership could pull off, and Erwin does it. A leader is a dealer in hope. Is Erwin a conman, a hopium dealer? Perhaps, but it cannot be denied that he is an exceptional leader. Purpose is the innate feeling of drive and direction towards a meaningful outcome. Throughout Season 3, we see Erwin's internal battle with his purpose as the leader of the Survey Corps and a personal, somewhat selfish desire he has. During a conversation Erwin has with Commander Pixis, he reveals one of the biggest motivations in finding the secrets within Grish's basement is to prove his father's theory right. The theory that the king altered the memories of humanity within the walls to keep them ignorant of the outside world. A theory that would later be proven true. Just a few episodes before we are shown the secrets of the basement and the outside world, Erwin realizes this desire of learning about the secrets may never come to fruition. Just before the climax, he realizes he has to sacrifice himself along with the young recruits. He shows a moment of weakness and hesitation before the suicide charge, as he realizes he has to give up on the dream of learning about the secrets of the outside world. The reality was that giving up his own life in battle was far more important than the vindicating feeling of proving his father right. Erwin's purpose was to lead and protect humanity against the Titans. A truly masculine man's purpose triumphs over any personal desires he may have. In this case, his purpose was truly tested against his greatest desire. Despite initially showing weakness and hesitation over the decision to sacrifice himself for the greater good, he still chose purpose over desire. Erwin Smith, what a man you are. Erwin stayed true to his mission as the leader of the Survey Corps, sacrificing himself so humanity can advance. He ultimately stayed true to his purpose as a masculine man would. But what if you lose sight of your purpose? Enter Eren Yeager. Eren's purpose is to achieve freedom. Freedom by any means. Eren and the rest of the Eldians have been forced into these walls, away from the rest of humanity. From here, we understand why he aggressively pushes towards freedom. It's something that has been taken away from him since birth. However, during the final season, his goal of achieving freedom becomes intertwined with his desire of taking the freedom of others. He starts the rumbling, trampling 80% of humanity because he believes this will allow him to be free. He became so fixated on this goal of freedom that he ironically became a slave to it. Throughout the final season, we see Eren slowly become more violent and out of character, from aggressively grabbing Hanji to beating the shit out of Armin and then committing genocide. All this for supposedly one goal: freedom. Fanaticism consists in redoubling your efforts when you have forgotten your aim. This quote perfectly sums up Eren's actions. During his final conversation with Armin, Eren says that he wasn't even sure why he did the rumbling. He admitted to not even knowing if his friends would survive the rumbling, but he did it anyway, even though he wanted to protect them. People use this as an example of bad writing and poor characterization of Eren. However, I disagree. I believe this was him coming to terms with his fanaticism. He became more extreme in his actions, hoping it would lead to freedom. I know we can all relate to Eren to an extent. No, I'm not talking about wanting to genocide the world. I'm talking about things a little bit less extreme. For example, a lot of people get into the gym to become healthier and look better. But then you get sucked up in fitness content and then develop body dysmorphia. And now you're searching steroid cycles, so you can be the biggest guy in the gym, completely forgetting why you started going to the gym in the first place. This happened to Eren, but in his case, he became the biggest guy in every gym. During Erwin and Eren's final conversations, respectively, we see both characters being vulnerable and displaying feelings of insecurity. Eren did not stay true to his purpose. His motivations for his actions became blurred. He redoubled his efforts while forgetting his aim. This caused countless people to die, including his comrades. Erwin desperately wanted to find out the secrets of the outside world. However, in his final moments, he stayed true to his role as a leader and to his mission to protect humanity in the walls. This is what peak masculinity is.